6 months ago, I started an experiment. What if I let AI handle everything that wasn't actually creative or strategic? Now, not just one AI platform, but a complete system. We're building our own AI productivity tool ourselves, and through our research, we've created an AI tool stack that has worked for me and dozens of people that I've shared it with. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you 19 tools from our own stack that help us save time and boost productivity. To make things easier, I've organized these tools in 5 major time drains: communication, meetings, research, writing, and admin. Fix these 5 areas and you'll save a fifth of your work week. So let's start with the most dreaded form of communication that there is: email. Lindy.ai is my secret weapon. This AI assistant handles my routine emails automatically. The trick is training it properly, so if you feed it 20 to 30 of your best email responses, it learns your style and types like you do. So if you set up smart rules like auto-reply to meeting requests if calendar is open, or flag anything with urgent, ASAP, or contract, once it's properly trained, it handles the boring stuff while you can focus on other tasks. For complex emails, I use good old ChatGPT with this exact prompt that I'm sharing with you. You are my email assistant. My tone is professional but conversational. I avoid corporate jargon. Draft a response to, and then input your situation. Client asking about delayed project, we're behind due to scope creep, but need to maintain relationship. ChatGPT then gives me a diplomatic response that acknowledges the delay without burning bridges. Now, be careful. In 2025, the world is very, very aware of ChatGPT written emails. So make sure you're reading through and proofreading what you are sending out. While M-dashes are totally grammatically correct, ChatGPT likes to use them in nearly every sentence, so maybe delete some and replace them with a comma to avoid the obvious signs. Now, if you're a Slack user, the AI summarization feature is a lifesaver. You know that 200 message thread about your client's new logo? Well, that becomes 5 bullet points with the actual decisions and your action items highlighted. So no more scrolling through jokes and side conversations to find out what matters. WordTune's Chrome extension lets you rewrite any text instantly straight from where you're typing. You can shorten your emails for executives who want brevity. You can expand for proposals that need more detail. You can be casual with your teammates and formal for your clients. It's like having an editor on demand that saves you time and keeps an eye on your grammar. And listen, you don't have to use all of these to get the most out of them. You pick the ones that work for you and you stack them efficiently to match your needs. Now, let's talk about meetings. Meetings used to destroy my focus during the day. Now I have a rule. If I'm not presenting or I'm not deciding something critical, AI is going to attend that meeting instead of me. Reclaim.ai owns my calendar optimization. And it doesn't just schedule meetings, it protects my time. So it automatically blocks focus periods, adds buffer time between calls, and even schedules your habits. Tell it that you need 2 hours of deep work daily and it finds the time for you, defending it against all of your meeting requests. Otter.ai is my go-to transcription tool. It joins my calls, transcribes everything in real time, identifies the speakers, and captures the action items as well. So after an hour-long meeting, I get a quick summary with everything I need to know, who committed to what, when it's due, and what decisions were made. So the free tier gives you 300 minutes monthly, which covers most people's needs. It also has an AI chat feature that lets you ask questions based on the meeting content. So you can ask it, what did Sarah say about the budget? And it finds that exact moment with source citations. Read.ai takes a different approach. It's focused on meeting intelligence rather than just transcription and feedback. So while it does join meetings as a bot on your behalf and takes notes, its real strength is analyzing meeting dynamics. So it tracks engagement levels, sentiment, and participation patterns as well. And then it gives you the insights on how to improve your own meetings. So it provides detailed analytics on things like speaker attention and communication effectiveness, plus it generates meeting scores to help teams optimize their collaboration. So Read.ai is less about replacing your attendance and more about making the meetings that you actually do more productive. Third, research. This is very, very powerful. So my days used to be filled with hours of reading, note-taking, fact-checking, but with these tools, I can now use a fraction of this time for something way more efficient. Perplexity literally replaced Google for me. So instead of giving me links to dig through, it gives me answers with citations. So I could ask, what are the latest B2B video messaging statistics for 2025? And instead of opening 15 tabs, I get immediately key stats with sources in 20 seconds. The next one is actually one of my favorites, but before I show you, if you think that this video is already giving you ideas to save time and be more productive, be sure to hit that like button below to support us. Now, Feedly's AI curates all the news and updates in any industry. So instead of checking 15 different news sites every morning, I get one digest of what's actually interesting. And when you set up Leo, which is their AI assistant, you can track your competitors, industry keywords, and trending topics. And you can find out what your competitors launched yesterday without visiting their sites. So it brings the information you need straight away to you. Consensus is an AI academic search engine that searches academic papers and gives you evidence-based answers. So you could ask Consensus, does video messaging improve sales conversion? It'll find you peer-reviewed studies, it summarizes the findings and tells you the scientific consensus. So it's perfect when you need real data to back up decisions. Google's Notebook LM is incredible for research projects. So you can upload multiple documents, reports, articles, transcripts, and it creates an AI assistant that knows everything in those documents. So you can ask questions, get summaries, find connections between those different sources and documents. It's like having a research assistant who's read everything. Number 4, writing. The idea of a blank page is dead to me. I never start from zero anymore when it comes to writing. So for me, Claude is my writing partner. And in my opinion, it's better than ChatGPT for long-form content. I give it context and it creates comprehensive first drafts. So I can give it a prompt, write a project proposal for implementing AI tools across our sales team, include ROI projections, implementation timeline, and risk mitigation. And 2 minutes later, I have a professional 3-page proposal that just needs my personal touch. So think of it as the tool that gets you started and does the majority of the work so you can swoop in, finish it off, and save yourself so much time. Now, the only drawback I will say is that the Personal Pro plan, which is around $20 a month, it does have a quick cutoff rate, just as much as the free ChatGPT plan, so something to be aware of. Notion is where I live for most of my work. I've all my docs, all my SOPs, and ideas living here. The killer feature with the new version, Notion 3.0, is your AI agent can take on whole projects, breaking them into tasks, and even drafting documents. So ask it to write a project brief based on yesterday's meeting notes, and it pulls context from your workspace and connected tools like Slack or Google Drive, and is perfect for keeping your internal content super organized with an AI that actually knows your systems. Quillbot is a magical tool. It rewrites text to sound different. So if you've written a comment but it needs to be more formal for your boss or more casual for your friends, it adjusts the tone instantly with a click and allows you to change how you speak to different personas, all while communicating the same thing. So lastly, time management. So it's one thing to save yourself time by using AI tools, but it's another thing entirely to use AI to manage how you use that time. So Motion transformed how I plan my days, and here's how it works. You dump in all of your tasks, your deadlines, and priorities. Then Motion's AI builds your entire schedule automatically. It knows that you're sharper in the morning, so it schedules your deep work then. Then it sees you have a deadline Friday, so it breaks that project into daily chunks starting today. And when something urgent comes up, watch this, I drag in a new task marked urgent, and Motion reshuffles everything, moving less critical stuff while protecting your deadlines. So it's like having a personal assistant who actually understands time management. For capturing all of my thoughts and brain dumps, Reflect has become my second brain. And here's what makes it different. It uses AI to create a knowledge graph of my thoughts. So I could write a note about a project today and mention that project 3 weeks later, and Reflect automatically links them up. So it's like your notes are having a conversation with each other. So I can throw in more meeting notes, random ideas, article highlights, and the AI finds patterns and connections that I'd never spot myself. Raycast AI puts AI commands everywhere on your computer. So instead of opening ChatGPT or Claude, I hit one keyboard shortcut and type "fix this sentence" or "explain this error message" or "convert this to bullet points." Raycast is super handy for getting quick AI-powered answers instead of searching for them using a website. Think of it as ChatGPT at your fingertips on your desktop that also speaks to your computer and the internet as well. Now, Rescue Time keeps my whole system honest. It tracks where my time actually goes and gives me AI-powered insights. So last week it told me you spent 40% more time in email than usual. This happened after you subscribed to those newsletters. So it's like having someone actually watching your productivity and calling out what's not working. AI isn't just about automation. It's about building a stack that actually gives you back time, focus, and mental energy. So be sure to check out the AI toolkit that I mentioned at the start of the video at supercut.ai/toolkit, where I've compiled all this information about these tools and how you can use them. At the end of the day, these are just everyday tools to make our lives easier and more productive in our normal jobs. But is that all there is? How are the elite executives in the world using AI to boost their productivity? How do they think about AI when it comes to making their lives easier? Well, I've also been investigating just that. So if you're curious, check out this video where I break down how NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, uses AI in his workflow to be a top performing leader.